Well, thank you very much for the introduction. As you have rightly said, Julie's and Maxie's home was a home to everyone. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let me say how profoundly honored and privileged I am to have been asked to raise the toast on this very auspicious occasion, being the 50th golden wedding anniversary of my very dear friends, Julie and Maxie Albert. Today, they stand tall as a beacon of light and as a model Christian couple, blessed with 8 adorable, endearing children. I don't get my children's names, so I wasn't going to get them in the right order, so I had to jot them down. Leisha, Linda, Melita, Paula, Jessica, Brenda, Luana, and Morgan's son, Michael. But if they are loved and enjoy the affection of their 8 children, they are even happier to have won the utmost love, trust, confidence, and devotion of their 7 sons-in-law. Again, if I may not lose the trend, let me have my paper in front of me. It is, I don't know if I can find it here, but it is Milton, Nesbitt, Jason, Russell, Moyes, Richard, Ryan, and of course the only daughter-in-law, Vanessa. Who with their 17 grandchildren and 1 great child, as you have seen earlier, make a big couple, and that's why I call them the clan. And they are so closely knit that it is really something unique in our present day. Please give them a big hand for that. And so, with pride, may I request each one of you, ladies and gentlemen, to stand up. Raise your glasses. Raise your glasses and wish Julie and Maxie a very happy 50th golden anniversary, blessed with good health, long life, and many jackpots at the casinos, both in Toronto and in Las Vegas. And may they have continued good cheer to celebrate their diamond anniversary and beyond. God bless you, Maxie and Julie, and thank you, everyone.
Okay. Dearest children, and everybody else who's here, I'm not a very good speech maker, but Julie and I are very happy to see all of you here at this gathering to celebrate our 50th anniversary. And we hope you all have a nice time, enjoy yourselves. It will make us more happy. Want to say something?
As usual, I have to have the last word. In a sort of way, I would like to thank you all for sharing your love with us. And you all have been a part of our life. And many of you, what should I say, your parents have been very dear to us. And I miss so many of them here, as well as the members of our family. Unfortunately, circumstances did not allow them to be here with us today, but they are all with us in their spirits and prayers. So all I can say is thank you very much for being here with us. God bless you, and we love you all. Thank you for
Wasn't that amazing, folks?
Let me call you sweetheart. I'm in love with you. Let me hear you whisper that you love me too. Keep the love light glowing in your eyes, so true. Let me call you.
And ladies and gentlemen, their next show will be in Las Vegas through the Christmas season. And special thanks to Nesbitt, Linda's husband, and Malika, Michelle's daughter. Michelle, you did a fabulous...
What can I say about Maxie and Julie, except that they are truly the most amazing and truly greatest couple I have ever known. They have been my best friends since the day I arrived in Kuwait in 1959. Both Maxi and Julie are the kindest, most loving, understanding and helpful people I know, as well as being most down-to-earth, simple and humble. And this is evident in the beautiful family that they have raised. Hey guys. And so, this is my simple tribute to them. I wish them the very best today, on this, the occasion of their golden wedding anniversary, and always. Congratulations, my dear, dear friends. God bless you a million times and fill you with His happiness, blessings and joys throughout your lives. My prayer.
Thank you very much, Daphne.
Hi, good evening everybody. After all the eloquence of Val and Mr. Carvalho there, it's kind of hard to beat that, but I'm going to do the best I can. Anyways, my dearest Padreen and Padri, congratulations on your golden anniversary. If none of you know this already, but I am one of many lucky children to whom Maxi and Julie have been godparents. But I believe I am the only one with the exceptional privilege of having a very close relationship with them over the past so many years. Plenty of love, kindness and generosity, and God in His bountiful mercy has blessed them with 8 children, 17 grandchildren and 1 great-grandchild. The number of their friends and well-wishers present here this evening, as well as many others who have them in their thoughts and prayers today, is ample proof that shows how much they are loved in return. Congratulations, my dearest Madreen and Padreen, on completing 50 fabulous years together, and I pray that God continues to shower you with His choicest blessings and many, many years of good health and happiness. We look forward to being here to celebrate your 75th anniversary. Mabruk. Thank you.
So let me start right away. As I was standing up there, what came to me is the first days of my meeting the Alvarez family. And I'm going to tell it to you how it all happened. The prime reason and the only reason I was in Kuwait was because of Maxi and Julie. They sent me a visa to come to Kuwait. And when I came to Kuwait, Maxi came to the airport with Luana, who's so big now. She was little. We didn't know each other. I came out of the airport, a friend of mine came, picked me up, and boom, we were gone. Maxi waited there. And then see me, he said, what happened? Later that evening, I called him and told him, okay, I'm already in Kuwait. And he goes, oh my God, I waited 2.5 hours for you. Anyway, under normal circumstances, people would say, you know what, Kali Wali, it's over. But that didn't happen. It was an invisible relationship. We didn't know each other. The next day, I went and met Maxi, and ever since that time, it became a very visible, concrete, solid, well-pegged relationship. We've been friends for a long, long time, since 1982 until today, and it's going to go on till death do us apart. So that's the relationship I have with the Alvarez family. I was the best man for Russell and Paula, which was very exciting and nice. I know every single son and daughters in the family, the grandchildren, the great-grandchildren, and we've been very good friends. I thank God that I was part of that family, meaning it's my honor to know them, to know Maxi, his children, his grandchildren, and great-grandchild, which is such an honor. I thank God. Thank you, Maxi. Thank you, Auntie Julie. God bless all the 8 of you. Everybody that's here that I knew in Kuwait that I met today, it's an honor to meet you all. Believe me, I've been in New York for 14 years. I love New York. But when I came to Canada, it was like home in Kuwait.
Thank you very much, Crispin. And next, I'd like to ask... I'm looking at her, but she's not looking at me. I'd like to ask Loretta to step forward and say a few words. Loretta's parents were very close to Maxie and Julie, as Loretta was with all of the children in the family. And so this is one of those second/third generation relationships.
My brother, he's useless. He pushed me up here. He's supposed to be up here. But anyway, I'm speaking on behalf of my mom and dad, who would have loved to have been here. And I really feel like I shouldn't be speaking because I feel like we've been part of the family. We were in their homes all the time. When Lija wore heels, I wanted to wear heels. When we wore long gowns, when they wore long gowns, I wanted to wear long gowns. These are the kids I grew up with. And Auntie Julie and Uncle Maxie have been as good as my own parents. And I'm standing here thinking today that if Mom and Dad had been here, it would have been so wonderful. I love you both so much. And Lija, Linda, Marita, Paula, Jessica, Michael, Luana, Brenda. Did I leave anybody out? My sisters. Did I miss someone? No. Oh. My sisters always had room for us, always, especially Lija. Even though she had 6 others, she had so much room. Thank you. We love you all very much.
Thank you very much, Loretta. The last person we actually have on the agenda to speak today is another dear friend, Hazel. I'd like to invite Hazel to come up and speak. And again, Hazel's parents and Maxie and Julie spent their early years together. Hazel grew up with Lija, Linda, and the rest of the family, and with us. And so, Hazel would like to speak on her parents' behalf and on behalf of her sisters and brother.
For the record, Lija, Linda, Valita, Paula, Jessica, Michael.
Grandma had their hands full. With love, they did abound. Couple of years later, baby Jess was born, a precocious little imp. Then it was time for a boy to appear. Mike came along, so frail and so limp. He's not limp anymore. Not frail either. But he was apple of Grandpa's eye. To carry the Alvarez name, he was born with spindly legs and chicken thighs. He'd scamper about in the lawn. 3 years later, Brenda came along in faraway Amche Goye. I hope I'm right in that pronunciation. A beauty was she, with green eyes, you see, and looks that could kill Miss India. Many hectic years passed by, and we thought it was the end. But no, they didn't have their fill of nappies, bottles, and pins. So 11 years later came Luana, God's gift to Julie and Max. A happy child with mischievous eyes, and these, I swear, are the facts. To sum it all up, 50 years have gone by. Max and Julie are the same as the day they were wed, with roses in their cheeks and stars in their eyes, except for shape and for size. We, the bridesmaids in faraway India, wish we were there to celebrate, but creaking joints and wheezy lungs keep us away from that important date. All the same, we'll be there in spirit and lift up our glasses of wine. We'll lift you both up in our fervent prayers and hope you live to 99. Thank you.
Wasn't that wonderful, folks? Thank you very much, Michelle. Thank you on behalf of all of us here. He's God's son, and he'd like to say a few words to Maxie and Julie.
Thank you. No wonder I'm surprised how Maxie has godfathered so many children. I thought I was the only one. I don't know how many more are going to follow. But my relationship with Maxie and Julie go back to April 10, 1955, when Maxie graciously accepted my dad and mom's offer to be my godparents when I was baptized in Kuwait. Both my dad and Maxie worked together in KOC. He lived 2 streets behind me. And in fact, maybe not many of you all know, I do have a picture of Maxie playing a double bass in my dad's band. My dad was a drummer in Kuwait. So it was a nostalgic time when I happened to meet Paula and looked at her face and said, this must be something to do with Maxie. And sure enough, I got her friend to introduce me to Paula, and lo and behold, I find out that she is my godfather's daughter. And Maxie has been trying to get in touch with me for 42 years. I meet him today after 42 years. I'm so proud of that. I'm so happy. And I'm sure my dad and mom, my dad has passed away, but he will remember this fine couple that we always used to associate with in Kuwait.
A friend of the family for, I would say, a couple of generations.
Too long. Well, I grew up as a kid in Kuwait, and growing up with Maxie and Julie, and amongst many things, my father, Henry Delgado, was a very, very close, Henry and my mother, Annette, were very close friends of the family. And I learned a couple of things growing up with Maxie and Julie, and one of the things is learning to sing. And permit me, but I'm going to sing you all something that I learned from Maxie. And till today, I sing it. I've done it for many 25-year anniversary parties. And this being a golden jubilee, I think I'm going to sing it for you. It is something that you taught me, and my father sang it, and I'm going to sing it for you all. And it is the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive them our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. Amen. That's for you, Maxie and Julie, from my mother and my father.
Julie, and dearest all, I am happy and proud, as I am sure that each of your parents and my husband up there are so too, as we celebrate a very sacred and precious moment, 50 years of life together. We celebrate the gift of lasting love, something so rare today, a love that has enriched the lives of all of us here. We celebrate the magic of love in the passage of 50 glorious years that you two wonderful people, dear Julie and Maxie, have so graciously and lovingly shared. A blessing you two certainly deserve. We celebrate the beauty and radiance of this great love in your lovely and loving children and grandchildren. You all, Lydia, Linda, Melita, Paula, Jessica, Brenda, Michael, and Luana, are all so fortunate and blessed with such wonderful and exemplary parents, whom you all have cared for so lovingly and delightfully. Thank God daily for them and continue to cherish them, and cherish them even more now.